Coach Charnison here from Anderson Training Systems from Alpha Kettlebell Fitness, and what I want to do is share with you a series of exercises that have worked really well for me personally as well as the athletes I work with as far as helping them recover and restore function, strength, and stability to a couple key areas of musculature that usually get banged up in collision sports. What I found mostly are hips, and usually that hip is involved in either some kind of groin or hamstring injury, and shoulders. A lot of separated to whatever serious degree, from like a complete dislocation to separation. Usually we're only dealing with separations or some kind of AC joint sprains. But the first drill, it kind of seems really simple, and kind of might not think like it's that big of a deal or that valuable of an exercise. You might kind of devalue it. It's just a simple double kettlebell rack walk. You can start off with single kettlebell, but I like double kettlebell because it puts the pressure it puts on the body. I've got 35s here today, but we start most of our people up just holding and with no locomotion, but just letting the shoulders kind of sink down into position, kind of depressing and retracting that upper back, the scapula, the upper back, and holding there. And that's really great for the shoulder, but also starts to teach us how to integrate the movement from the full body. So the sequence would be just to go from, if you're going to use this for yourself or think about using it for your own client base, is to just hold and lock in here in this position. You're going to lock glutes underneath you, lift the chest up between the kettlebells, and squeeze back and hold. Perfect for working on that down motion because we're using the load of the kettlebells and the position the kettlebells do that. Now once we've done this, then we can just go into locomotion or walking. So we're just going to move as such, nice and solid, keep that position. I'm going to keep our glutes underneath us, and then come down. We'll typically walk, usually like a 10-yard course or something like that. But if we're working really hard on putting these in a really good rack position, locking in the lat, the upper back, and working that, it just allows that to sink in. It's a really simple way to start to work good shoulder position integrity without having to move the shoulder from kind of a static isometric place. When we put the walk in, it just allows us to start going through the movement process as we get going on. There's a lot of variations you can go off of with that we use, but those are the two base starter positions. It's just to hold for time and then to walk a distance. Like I said, we usually use a 12 kilo or 25 to 26 pounder as kind of our basic start point. So there you have it, the double kettlebell rack hold or rack walk for helping recover athletes in the shoulder and or hip area.